Hello and welcome to Testbook Super Coaching UPSC by Testbook YouTube channel. And how are you everyone? Am I audible and visible? Tell me first. My audio is clear or not? Just tell me first. Monica, very good evening. Am I audible to you? Okay. So today's topic is simple and compound interest. Simple and compound interest. Just share the class first. I think so many students. Vartika Verma. Okay. Hello. Good evening. Rajat. Okay. So first of all, welcome to all of you. Welcome guys, and the topic is simple and compound interest. Today we read, we study, we learn. Jai Shri Ram, Pranam, Prajwal, good evening, Groot, Jai Hind. Today we learn simple interest, and in the next session, which will be on Monday, we will learn compound interest. First of all, I will tell you something. Just listen out. It is my profile. You can see. Now you got my name. Just see. I already told you Monday to Friday my classes are running. Monday to Friday. Oh, Vivek, welcome. Amit Meena, very good evening. Okay, Monday to Friday. Then first we will meet Monday at 8:30 a.m. to practice out some important question on simple interest in master class. I and Akansha both are present. Where is Akansha? Just ask her to come with her phone, not yours. Okay. 8:30 a.m. master class. Okay. As you all know, it is free on Testbook app, and after that 10 p.m. YT, it means YouTube, and in this we will read CI compound interest. Okay, don't forget the schedule. Okay, now just mark the heading simple interest. Sir, आप कैसे हैं? मैं बहुत अच्छा हूं. आई एम वेरी गुड. What about you, Vivek? Okay, now mark the heading simple interest. Simple interest. First of all, we need to learn first what is interest. What is interest? What is interest? Tell me, anybody. What is interest? In Hindi, it is called ब्याज. What is interest? Okay. No issue, Vartika, no issue. What is interest? Tell me, anybody. What is interest? Anybody? Interest is what? Interest is what? So many people think it is wrong. Okay, but it is not wrong. It is a way to earn money. First of all, in aptitude section, we read in aptitude section, or in this world, we use two types of interest. First is simple, and another is compound. And we pay interest and the lended money through two ways. First, directly in one time I pay full amount with interest, and second is in installments. That is also called EMI. See, in UPSC, if you want to qualify CSAT, you must learn the concept. You must aware with the concept. Like I can say, you must know what kind of concept is using. Like for, if I say for simple interest, question will not be asked like just calculate if principal is 10,000, rate is 10%, time is 3 years, just calculate the simple interest. No. Question will not be asked like that. Just see 2023 paper. It is completely based on basic formula or concept. It is completely based. 1 to 2 question you will get from simple interest and compound interest. Okay, in your exam. So don't forget, you have to learn the concept. Okay. Now in simple interest, you need some components. First is principal, second is rate, third is time. First principal, second is rate, third is time, and after calculating it, you will get SI, and when you get SI, then you will pay amount. Then you will pay amount to the person to whom you lent out the money. Okay, you lent out the money. And in compound interest, you need principal, rate, time, and for calculating you need simple interest also. After this you will calculate CI, and when you pay, then you have to add up principal and CI, and principal and SI both are same, and you will give him amount. No, Vivek, it is an English medium batch, and the class will be going in English only. Okay dear, so sorry for that. Whenever it will come in Hindi, I will tell you, don't worry. Okay, now listen, what is principal? Principal is the amount which is lent out. It means we can say उधार लिया गया पैसा. Okay, the money which I borrow from other one. In others, it can be a person, it can be a bank, it can be a shop owner, it can be anyone. Okay, anyone. You can lend the money from anyone. And the rate always stands for rate percent per annum. It means if I am saying 12% rate, it means 12% for whole year, for 12 months. You can say for 12% you can say 1% for 1% per month. 1% per month. It means for example I use 10,000 rupees. I lent out 10,000 rupees as principal for 1 year at 12% per annum. How much interest I will give you back? So directly you calculate 12% of 10,000, it will be 1200, but you will give 1200 only when you use his money for a complete year. Okay, mark my words, okay, mind it. Listen, tell, just do comments now, just do comments please. If you are using his money for a complete year, then you will give him 1200 as an interest. If you give him back money, after 6 months, then you will give him only 600 rupees, because you use his money only for 6 months. Is it okay? Is it clear? Everybody tell me, is it clear? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, now what about time? Time is that time in which you use lended money. Okay, you use or you can say, just I can write properly, just make the notes please. Time is T for time in which you use the borrowed money. You use the borrowed money. Rohit Singh Sikriwal. Okay, welcome dear, my own company, welcome. Okay, now principal, rate and time all are clear. Now there are two things left. First is SI and second one is amount. First is SI and second one is amount. Now SI will be calculated from PRT. The principal is borrowed at which rate for how much time? Now most of the people thinks divided by 100 is a part of formula. Divide by 100 is a part of formula. No, you are wrong. You are completely wrong. Why R is here? Why R is here? Why R is here? Because R stands for rate percent per annum. R stands for rate. Dear, I cannot teach in Hindi. It is an English batch. I already cleared that. Don't worry, Vivek. You have to be a bilingual person. How will you give the exam of English language? Tell me. You need that. So don't worry, just listen. It is quite simple English. I'm using only simple English. I'm not using some heavy words. Don't worry. Now listen. That percentage marks, because of that percentage symbol, you can write down like this: P into R percent into P. And now the formula will be converted after removing this percentage symbol. It will give you 100 in denominator. 100 in denominator. So the formula is for simple interest is principal into rate into time upon 100. Now amount. Amount is what? Amount is that money which you will give back, to that person whom you borrowed the money. Now amount will be the mixture of principal and interest. Harish, very good evening. Principal and interest. Is it clear? We will use these formulas always. Just listen. By using SI equals to PRT by 100, every question it will apply on each and every question which is applied on every question. Okay, don't worry. Okay, now from this I can calculate many more things, which are like, if I want to calculate rate, it means SI is given, principal is given, time is given. Then rate will be calculated SI into 100 upon principal into time. And as well as I want to calculate time, then SI into 100 upon principal into rate. Okay, is it okay? Now if you want to note down, just note down. I will drink water in this shortest break. Okay, just note down, then I will go forward. Okay, noted. Okay, now solve some basic questions first. If I say principal is 10,000, okay, rate is 10%, time is 3 years. Now calculate simple interest and amount. Now how will you solve that? Just listen, just apply first basic things. Just apply. SI equals to, first you have to calculate SI. Principal is 10,000, rate is 10%, time is 3 years upon 100. Now 20 will be cancelled and answer will be 3,000. That is SI, and amount will be 10,000 plus 3,000, and answer will be 13,000. That's your answer. Amit, good evening. Answer is 13,000 for amount and 3,000 for SI. Now it is the answer from basic formulas. Okay. Now come to the logic first. Now come for logic, because we all are here to be a logical person. First of all, rate is also have types. How many types? Just listen. Rate, when bank gives you loan, rate goes like, rate can be like flat rate or reducing, or we can say it variance rate. What? Variance rate. Like if bank rate goes down, then in that month your interest rate will also go down. Okay, if bank rate is higher, at that moment you have to give a higher interest rate. But in the flat rate, if I fix 10% for a year, then you will give only 10%. There is no anything of variance in that. Okay, so for simple interest rate is flat rate. For simple interest rate is okay, rate is flat rate. So I can say just calculate these two, then go with that, then go with time. Like just tell me, anybody, what is the 10% of 10,000? What is the 10% of 10,000? It is 1,000. Yes or no? Yes or no? And we are calculating for 3 years. It means 1,000 for 1 year, 1,000 for second year, and 1,000 for third year. It means I am giving 1,000 for each year. It means answer will be 3,000. Or I can solve it like 1,000 into 3. It into 3, it is 3,000. Okay, so don't, Srishti Yadav, hi, welcome. Don't think कि you need formula to calculate. Okay, you can calculate it directly also. Is it okay now? Is it clear? Yes or no? Yes or no? Now I am giving you 2 questions. These are the important one first of all, and second one, some kind of logic you have to use. Sana Parveen, hello beta. Okay, you need to use some logic. Okay, now listen. First question is principal is 10,000. Okay, rate is 10%, and time is giving 31st August to 21st November. First question is that, and first question. Second question will be principal is same 10,000, rate is also same 10%, and time will be 15 Jan 2024 to 31st March 2024. These are the questions. I know some kind of problems you will face. Don't worry, just skip. Okay, just skip. Now calculate. Principal is 10,000. Okay, rate is 10%, time is 3 years 4 months. Can you calculate for this? I already told you if you ये तो नहीं बता रहा था. If you are using money for a year, then you will give him at whole rate. Okay, you will give him money at whole rate. If you are using only for 6 months, 2 months, 3 months, then it will be divided as the time given. Okay, can you solve that? It is quite easy. Now see, first of all, time first preference to time. Okay, now the time is 3 years. Just convert it into year. 4 by 12, and that is 3. I can say it 3 is to 1 by 3 year. It means 10 by 3 years. Yes or no? Now just put it in the formula, the basic approach. Put it in the formula. SI will be 10,000 into 10 upon 100 into 3. 100 into 3. Then answer will be 10,000 upon 3. It means 3,333 is to 1 by 3. You will get your SI. Yes or no? Now one more logic you can use. What you already know it is 1 by 3 year. Yes or no? It is 1 by 3 year. So just calculate principal and rate first. Okay, 10% of 10,000 is 1,000. Just separate the time. You have 3 years and you have 4 months. Okay, for 3 years it will be 3,000, and for 1 by 3 year, it will be 333 is to 1 by 3. Just sum up and answer will be 3,333 is to 1 by 3. Yes or no? You can use this logic also. Yes or no? You cannot do this in your brain, but you can use it by your brain. You can calculate it by your brain. You can calculate it in your brain. Okay, now you learned that how time will be effective for your question. Okay, now how it will affect. Now just check out these questions. Okay, now just check out these questions. See, in the first question, year is not given. And in the second question, year is given. Just write down on your notebook. If year is not given, just consider it as non-leap year. And you need to calculate days first, then convert it in year. You can note down. Now see for the first question. We are solving first question first. Okay, first question. How many days you use his money? Now tell me. In the month of 31st August, in the month of August, yeah, No, just calculate first yourself. Then I will give you the answer. Tell me how many days from for the dates from 31st August to 21st November. 21st November is my birth date. That's why I took always in that question. Okay. Now tell me how many days. Just do comments, guys. Fast. Fast. 22 days, 83 days. Okay. Only 11 persons are live. Just share the class now first. Only 11 persons. That's not so much. I want 11,000. 83 days, 82 days. Okay. Srishti is saying 83 days. Prajwal is commenting 82 days. Anybody else? Vartika, my own company, Sana, Sushmarit, Monica, Rajat, Mallu Kama Reddy. Welcome. 52 days. Okay. Vartika 82. Kama Reddy changed. No. Aha. Oh. Deleting the comment. Using the benefit of YouTube. YouTube facility you are enjoying. Don't worry. 82. Harish is saying 82. Where is Rajat? 82. Okay. Now see. In the month of August, one day, yes or no? After August, September, 30 days, October, 31 days, and November, it is 21 days. 83 guys. 83. Srishti Yadav. 53 is not the correct answer, Mallu. It is not the correct answer. Srishti, you are taking November as 21 now? You are counting 21 days in November? Yes or no? Tell me, dear, fast. Yes or no? No. You don't calculate 21 days in November because on 21st November you returned the money. You gave him back. Then how will he calculate the interest on 21st November? It will be calculated up to 20th November. Okay. The interest of 21st November will not be calculated because you gave him back the money. Okay. So in November it will be 20 days only and answer will be 82 days. Now convert it into year. 82 days. In a normal year, in a non-leap year, how many days? 365. So it will be written 82 upon 365 year. Okay. 82 upon 365 year. Now just solve the answer. SI will be 10,000 into 10 into 82 upon 100 into 365 and solve it. One more thing. Examiner will give you those values which will be divided. Okay, which will cut each other. Okay, I use some simple. Okay, now Now. Can you use another method? Can you use some another method? Is there any other method? No, don't use. Don't use any other method. Okay, don't use. If you are thinking you will use some tricks or some logics to solve it quickly, no, you cannot. Okay, because it will, if you try, it will give you a lesson. Okay, now the second question. I'm writing here. Principal is 10,000, rate is 10%, and the time was 15 Jan 2024 to 31st March 2024. Now calculate the days. Now calculate it. I think this time you will do correctly. Then I will do the dance like this one. Tell me the answer. How many days will you count for January, February and March? Tell me. In January, just see on which date or the date at which you borrow the money, the interest will be started from that date. Okay, the interest will be started from that date, and the date at which you will give back the money, the interest for on that day will not be counted. Okay, now for January, 17 days. How many of you correct? 16 days are left already, and 15th the interest will be counted for 15th also. Okay, now for February it will be 29 days. Why 2024 is leap year. And if you don't know how to calculate leap year, just mark my words. For century year and for mid-century. Okay, mid-century, like 2024, just divide last two digits by 4. If it is calculated completely, then it is leap year. If it is not calculated completely, it is not a leap year. Okay, for century it is like 2000 or 1900. Okay, just divide starting two digits by 4. Okay, if it is calculated completely, if it is divided completely, it is a leap year. If it is not divided completely, it is not a leap year. Okay, for mid-century use last two digits, and for century use two starting digits. Okay, now for March it will be 30 days. Now calculate 6 and 3 to 5 and 1 and 76 days. Only Prajwal is correct. All are, but it's okay. Just do wrong here, not in the exam. Not in the exam. Just do wrong here. I'm okay with that, because you come here to learn, not to teach. Okay na? And Vartika is asking why 4? Because every leap year, it is a myth. It is a myth because leap year always stands after 4 years. But in the case of century, it comes after 4 years, and I'm marking star on that. Terms and conditions applied, because if leap year it stands always after 4 years, you can tell me 1897 to 2003, how many leap years? Sorry, 1897 to 1903, how many leap years are there? Anybody can tell me how many leap years? Century leap year will fall after 400 years, okay, and mid-century leap year always come after at 4 years, okay. But one condition is there, always in the same century. If you are thinking mid-century leap year always come after 4 years, that is only when you are taking that century, the same century. It means for 1801 to 1899 it will be applied, but for this type of question it will not applied. For from 1897 to 1903 the leap year was zero. Century year can be leap year, but it is not coming under 400 years, okay. That's why. Now the concept clear? Concept is clear of leap year or non-leap year? Yes or no? Yes or no? This thing no educator will tell you. You divide by 4 method, or after 4 years leap year, leap year will happen, okay. It is only when the century is the same, in the same century you can calculate, okay. Now we are coming back on question. Now calculate SI. 10,000 into 10 into 76 upon 100 into 365. That's your answer. Okay, is everything clear? Now we are starting the type 2, and before starting type 2, just do comment fast and just mark the present by commenting P. Just mark the present. Mark the present first, then I will go. See, this question is homework for you, okay. Just take the screenshot. Okay. And with this I am telling you one thing also. Just class reminder, class schedule. This class. Oh, one more thing. Sorry. I did one mistake. It will be 366. 76 days will converted by dividing 366 days. Okay. Year. Okay. Leap year is 360 days. 366 days. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Homework is you have to do it yourself. Okay, Srishti. Now, after this session, I'm not ending the session. I'm just telling. On Monday, we will meet at 8:30. I'm reminding you again, 8:30 a.m. in master class, which will be on Testbook app. It is also free for doing remaining question of simple interest. And after that 10 p.m. on YouTube to learn compound interest. We learn concept and some practice questions Okay, we do concept and some practice questions in YouTube session. Then some important questions or some heavy questions in master class at 8:30 a.m. on the next day. Okay, don't forget. Now this one is also your homework. Okay, just take the screenshot fast. Take the screenshot fast. Saturday, Sunday is off, it means. Okay. Now we are going to do this. Just read the question. A certain sum of money become ग्रामर रॉन्ग नहीं होनी चाहिए, वैसे तो है लेकिन फिर भी it is S also. A certain sum of money becomes 550 in 3 years. Okay. And becomes 650 in 4 years. Find the sum of money and the rate of interest. See, principal is also called as sum of money. Okay. Now how will you solve that? First, what will you do first? Just break the question first. Just break the question. First break it here and second break is here, and solve the question separately. See, what is question saying? A principal becomes 550 in 3 years. Okay, and 650 in 4 years. Can anybody tell me what is it? 550 and 650? These are amount. These are amounts. Okay, which will you give back to whom? From that person you borrowed the money. Okay. Now tell me, you already know in simple interest the rate is flat. The rate is flat. Then how will you solve that? Just tell me, in this gap of 1 year, the increased amount is 100. Yes or no? Yeah, lender. Exactly. Yes or no? In 1 year, the difference is 100. Now tell me how the amount will increase. When one thing, principal is always same. Yes or no? Principal is always same. Then which is increasing? The variable is interest. Interest will go and down. Okay. So this 1 year, the 100 which is increasing in 1 year, is this what? Is this interest? And interest which is simple interest. Now if the simple interest for 1 year is 100, then what is for 3 years? It will be 300, or we can say 100 into 3, that is 300. Now amount is what? Amount is principal plus SI. SI is 300. Amount is 550 for 3 years. We already got from question. Okay. Now what will be the principal? Principal will be 550 minus 300, that is 250. that is 250. You got the first answer. Leon, hello, welcome. Class timing is 10 p.m. okay, 10 p.m. is the timing for the class. Okay, now you got your first answer. Okay, now the rate of interest, just see, in 1 year I got the interest 100 rupees, principal is 250. Just calculate 100 is how much percent of 250, that's your rate of interest. Okay, 100 upon 250 into 100, it is your rate. 0 to 0 cancelled, 25 4s are 100, that is 40%. That's your answers. Clear? Is it clear? Yes or no? Now the shorter approach. Just see, when you got your interest, from this you can solve it in the brain, and for 250 and 40%. Is there any need to solve it shorter? Yes or no? I don't think so. Just listen one thing also. Amount equals to principal plus SI. When amount increases, principal is fixed. Amount will increase only when SI increases. Okay, only when SI increase. Okay, now SI equals to P into R into T. Principal is fixed. Principal is fixed. Okay, SI only when increase. SI will increase only when rate is increasing or time is increasing. It means you can directly say SI is directly proportional to R, SI is directly proportional to T, and from here amount is directly proportional to. Okay. Why I am teaching you this? Because it will be used in the questions. Okay. Do you want to note down, or it is already done? Tell me, is it done? So we should go forward. Okay, now next question is, how much should a person lend at simple interest? Okay, at SI means, SI stands for always simple interest. Okay, 12.5% per annum. Okay, he got 2100 at the end of 6 years. Guys, always remember one thing. In percentage, if a question have percentage, or I can say if a question have some percentage portion, okay, it doesn't matter whatever topic is going on. If a question having some portion of percentage in itself, you can let 100 to do that. Okay, you can let 100 to calculate that. I can solve it by formula also, but it will be go for one page, in whole page. Okay, if you are using 100, it will be easier. Okay, first I will tell you the basic approach. Okay, the basic approach. You have two formulas. SI equals to P into R into T upon 100. Okay, here you don't know the principal or SI. Okay, principal rate is 12.5%. Okay, and time is 6 upon 100. That is 0 here, and by 25 it will be 40, and 5 8s are 40, 2 3s are, and 2 4s are. It means SI will 3 by 4 of principal. Okay, SI will 3 by 4 of principal. Now amount is principal plus SI, principal plus SI, and SI is what? 3 by 4 of principal. Just put it. Amount is 2100, principal plus 3 by 4 of principal. Just take the LCM. Okay, 4 people here, and 7p by 4 of principal, it will be equal to 2100. 7 3s are 300, and from here principal will be 1200. Okay, principal will be 1200. Neha Maurya, welcome. If he wants simple interest, then you can change it here. Principal equals to 4 by 3 of SI, and just put it here, and you will get your answer. Now the logical approach. See this part of board. Okay, I am let principal equals to 100. Principal is what? Let principal equals to 100. Okay, why always principal equals to 100. Now see the rate 12.5%, time 6 years. Rate 12.5%, time 6 years. Can you tell me what is the value of 12.5% of 100? Can you tell me 12.5% of 100? Anybody? Raja, just ignore. Okay, tell me 12.5% of 100. Anybody? It is 12.5. Yes or no? Interest for 1 year. It is 12.5. Now calculate for 6 years. 12.5 into 6, it will be 75. It is 75. It is 75. Now amount will be 100 plus 75. It is 175. I am getting amount 175 when principal is 100. Okay, if amount is 2100, then the principal will be 100 upon 175 into 2100. Now just solve it. Divide by 5. 5 3s are, and 5 5s are, and that is 20, and 5 7s are, and 5 4s are, and that is 300. Answer will be 1200. Okay, yes or no? You can solve it in your brain, but you cannot solve this in your brain. Okay, is it okay? Yes or no? Just do comment fast, guys. Yes or no? Okay. Is it really clear now? Okay, now where is Srishti, Harish, Prajwal, Susmrit? Good one. Now next question is, if SI on 625 rupees increased by 25 rupees when the time increased by 2 years, find the rate of interest per annum. Okay, on 625, it means principal is given 625. Yes or no? And interest is, principal is fixed. Mallu Kamareddy, is it yes or no? Yes or no? Amit, Harsh, Rajat, tell me. Tell me, everybody. Principal is fixed. Principal is fixed. Interest is being increased. Anna? Yes or no? Now, just see, in 2 years, interest is increased by 25%. Or I can say, for 2 years, interest is 25 rupees. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? This line also give me the logic that is interest increased by 25 rupees in 2 years means interest is 25 rupees for 2 years. Now solve it. For 2 years it is 25 rupees. For 1 year it will be 12.5. Now just calculate the rate. How will you do? 12.5 upon 625 into 100. 0 here. That is divide by 550. That is 2. Rate is 2%. Answer. Finished. Through the logic. Through this logic, when you realize only interest is increasing, and the meaning of increased interest, that means for that particular time interest will be that. Yes or no? Just solve from that. Okay? Yes or no? Clear? Now the last question for today. Okay, see. SI on 375 rupees increased by 75 rupees. Okay, when the rate percent per annum increased by 5% per annum, find the time. Mommy. In last question, what do you find? What did you find? I found the rate. Time was giving. No, dear Harish. Please give me some time for myself. I will create the content for next week. I will update myself and I will update my content also. I will take some interesting things for you. Okay, for all of you. So that's why I need some time for do that. For in whole day I take classes and I don't have so much time I also have 24 hours. Okay, dear. Don't worry. 2 days just revise all the classes Just revise all the classes. Okay. Now see. SI on 375 increased by 75 rupees when the rate percent per annum increased by 5%. Find the time. Just see. Just let the interest is 75 rupees. Only. Just calculate it. 375 is principal. Okay. 75 is that. 375 is principal. Rate is 5%. Time you need to calculate it upon 100 equals to 75. It will be 15 and it will be 15 2s are 30 and 15 5s are 15. Okay, and that is what time will be 4 years. Finished. Simple as that. Okay, so we will meet on Monday again. Okay, and I already told you on Monday I am writing. It is already in the slide Yeah, this one. Do your homework on time. Okay, 8:30 a.m. 8:30 a.m. We will meet first in master class to solve some SI problems on simple interest, and after that 10 p.m. on YouTube for compound interest. Okay, so if you want to do simple interest problems, just come in master class. Okay, master class is so much important because in that class I am giving so many tough problems and so many new concepts also. You will learn so many logics there. Okay, for practice. Okay, with practicing. And 10 p.m. class is also important because you will get the concept here. Okay, so don't forget to join, and we are ending here. Okay, so thank you so much. Have fun, be safe, have a good night, and I always say what? Good night, Shabba Khair, Shubh Ratri, Khuda Hafiz, and thank you so much for coming in the class. And please ask your friends also to come in the class, because if 111 or 11,000 student टेस्ट बुक पर क्या सर्च करना. ओके, जस्ट open the textbook app, first login, and on the left side you will see live classes. Okay, above is super coaching. Okay, and before down at the super coaching you will get live classes. Just click on that and create your goal UPSC. Okay, then you will see one column. Okay, one column that is UPSC CSAT by Saransh Gupta. Okay, Harish, and it is TEST. Okay, TEST, not TEXT. Okay, dear. And if you like the class, just comment after the class. Okay, so thank you so much. Have fun, be safe.